Hey fapas, gonna do your offline review. See if you have any notes. I do not see any notes. Okay, let's get into it. I know we've been talking about you not throwing your leads. I think you get leads pretty commonly, but then you end up either playing too aggressively or dying or something happening, right? This game starts awesomely. Like in my opinion, even though Shig gets a kill, I think I'm really happy when I see the enemy jungle die like this. Because yes, he got a kill, but he's so slow on his camps right now. You could just like invade him, or even if you don't invade him, you have a guaranteed advantage just based off the fact that um how do you say? Just based off the fact that he's so slow that you could get double crab. I do think though when you have no smite, there's kind of no point to invade because well again you have no smite, so even if you're winning this, he'll just smite it away, right? So this is like it's just completely pointless, right? At the very least, again, if you want to do this, just don't smite red, right? And then, or I guess don't smite Krugs. And if you're only able to do this double camp if you smite Krugs, then either don't double camp, or if you if you're gonna double camp again, then just don't invade. Just do crab into crab, right? Uh, Also, since it's Shaco, really high chance he did Raptor start. And then it's when you die level 3, it's impossible to do all 3 of these camps and be on Raptors on spawn. Because normally, if you've seen Raptor spawn, normally after you do, let's say you do after spawn, usually after you full clear, after blue, you only have like 20 seconds till Raptors respawn. But those 20 seconds he's killed, he did that were from dying and having to walk back to jungle, etc. So he actually impossible. He can't be in time for Raptors and do his entire bot side. So in this case, I think you could probably just double crab and play for respawning raptors. Um, Looks like this didn't go badly. It ended up being 2 for 1. But it wasn't really the best for you per se. And you got your flash burned. It's fine because Shaco died too. But again, I think individually you'd have a bigger advantage if you just double crab, play for raptors, blah blah blah. I think also you need to stop smiting camps like this when you have only one charge. If you have 2 charges, it's fine. If you only have one charge, if you saw the enemy jungle here contesting the scuttle, then sure, smite it, so you guarantee it. But in this case, he's not here, so just, you know, kill it normally. Save your smite. Okay, you see Shaco. Dynamite gets a dive. We get a full clear off. Look to gank bot. Can't really gank, we're just helping the wave get in because Zoe's roaming. Base again. Sees run to your top side. Full clear gets 6. Can this guy even die if you full combo him? Garen is so tanky and his TK. It's not like you have a Fiora. I don't know if this guy even dies. I think just go full clear. And if he does die, it's gonna be fucking close. I think just leave. Yeah, like again, like even again, that's I don't even think he 100% dies. Even if he does, like he's so tanky. Look at his HP. He has tenacity. He's not even like 90%. He's literally 100%, like zero missing. And it's TK top. Like all this damage is gonna be from yourself. TK is not really doing much follow up damage. And TK, unless I missed it, TK hasn't pinged his slasher down. So even if, unless you literally one shot him in the CC, which I doubt, because tenacity, he'll just flash away afterwards, and you can't even flash after him. So I think it's a big waste of time. I don't think it's even possible. And I think if you just 20, you send this bush for a solid 20 seconds, by the way. Like you send this bush at 6:40, and you left the bush at 7, 10, no, 30 seconds actually. So 30 seconds. If you were on your camps 30 seconds ago, like you'd be already finished all 3 camps. Raptors, red, Krugs are all dead. And then if you pull Dragon, you have all 3 camps dead, ult and flash up, and you're here to fight. And I think there's as Fiddlesticks ult over this Dragon wall in the pit is like Fiddlesticks' dream scenario, right? So I think this Dragon is completely fightable and preventable if you didn't just sit on top of for 30 seconds, which is again just why I'm always super like anal about not wasting time. Um, Being fast in the map, being decisive, all blah 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 blah. It's boring, but again, I think that's a direct correlation or causation, right? And again, kind of an example of like I do think top is kind of a waste of time. Yeah, you got to kill, but I think bot is such a more volatile lane. Zoe is a hyper carry. Tristana's a hyper carry, right? Sivir, Zoe are both immobile squishies. Like this is like a lane that's like really snowbally and potentially whatever. Top lane is nice, but you didn't get the kill. Tahm Kench got the kill, so nice. We just got 300 gold on a tank Tahm Kench. Do I really care? So I don't know. I think it's prioritization. I really have you ever seen a 0-5 Garen be useless? 0-5 Garen still does 1,000 damage with his ult. I'm not even kidding. So I really don't. Again, it's one of the things where like your bot lane 0-6 and you can't fight bot anyways. Top's only gankable lane. I get it, sure. But before this bot death, we pressed. I'm gonna wait till you press tab. So you press it soon. I'll just hold it for a bit. You probably pressed it leaving base, so I'll go back to here. I hope to God you press it here. I assume you do, because what else are you gonna do while leaving base besides press tab? I'll give it like 20 seconds. Yeah, okay, I just saw it. Yeah, bot lane's not even losing. Look, 0-0, 3-0. 78 CS, 77. So if your bot lane was like 0-10, you'd be like, or like obviously like, even like 0-3, you'd be like, oh yeah, my bot lane's hard losing. That's why I'm avoiding bot lane. But your bot lane was actually winning right now. 0-0 AD carry, 3-0 support, right? AD carry is even CS. So your bot lane was actually winning until this death. And they're still not even losing. They're just not winning anymore, right? Tristana is now stronger than Sivir. So I think you're kind of been like, feels like you're kind of weak siding bot lane, but again, I see no reason why. And it'd be like, oh, I just had no bot camps up. Well, again, it's the speed. Like all the time you waste here, like you could already be on Gromp right now, right? And then here you see Shaco bot, and then you're skipping Wolves Raptors and you're just running straight bot with no camps. You're spamming on the way, spamming danger so they don't walk up, and then if they can stall for you, then this 3v3 bot should be winning, you know? Okay, back to our full clear, get our item. Like, and you're just going back top again. Same thing, even now, even after the death, I still don't think your bot lane is like hard losing. Like again, this time we got the kill instead of the assist, but like, I really CBA. Again, gold good on you, but I just think I think you could get gold on. You can still get gold on yourself, bot lane, but now you're also getting gold on your important teammates, and you're just getting people on their team behind like Tristana, well instead of Garen, who can Garen's not actually ever gonna be behind. Boom, now your support's dying again. I want you to imagine you're in this jungle fighting 2v2 with your 3-0 Zoe instead of being on being top side. And let's say you have ult, you're just ulting in, and these guys not both just wiped, right? Now you're not only is it good for jungle, but it's also good for bot lane because if Blitzcrank's dead, then how's just not gonna lean 2v1? Now you're AD carry as the lead. Silver's gonna be able to play for plates. Blah blah blah. You know. So I think now now since Zoe died, Silver's by herself. So now Silver dies too, and it just lead. I think that this so far this is about all I have for you is the three examples of like lane prioritization. Like the first time you went top, you lost Dragon 4. The second time your bot lane died. Third time bot lane died. Like so far, every single time you went top instead of bot, you lost Dragon or your bot lane died. And I think if your bot side, they were all preventable. First time we're bot, by the way, and Tristana's fucking dead, and that's a shutdown, by the way. Boom, 300 gold shutdown to Silver, and boom, Dragon. Oh, maybe not Dragon. Looks like your Metallion's not here. They trolled a little bit, but I think the bot lane example was a bigger one. Boom killed their bot lane. I think in this case maybe we're just rushing a bit because and it's kind of hindsighty, but in this case there's mid waves just crashed. Sivir is still catching her bot wave. Probably give it like 20 seconds, wait for Talon to kill, maybe like 10 seconds, wait for Talon to kill mid wave, Sivir to kill bot wave, and then they'll come. That time we're not that early in the game anymore, so death timers are a bit long. Like just not after 24 seconds, so we could chill a bit. Maybe um, Zoe walked. I don't think you'll ever get one shot because you'll flash and Q. Zoe got one shot, so it's not your fault. I think Zoe had to play it a bit safer. I also don't think it's Talon or Server's fault too. Like it makes complete sense from their POV to kill the wave and then come. Like what's the rush? Tristan's there for so long, right? Why would I want? Um, Obviously she wants to get the wave in, force Tristana to miss an extra wave to the tower, and then come to the dragon. So I think it's like one of those things. It's not your fault or her fault. What you're doing makes sense, and what she does makes sense too. Someone has to just I guess the question really comes to who has a bigger problem waiting. Who loses more? Her missing a wave to come start it now, or are you missing camps to start it 20 seconds from now instead of saying now? And the answer is you're losing nothing if you wait 20 seconds. All your camps are dead anyways. Start dragon now. Start your dragon 20 seconds. Start dragon 20 seconds from now. You're not gonna be doing gromp anyways. If your gromp is up or wolves are up, you're like the longer I don't pull this, the longer I'm not on my camp. So I am actually losing something. Then it makes sense. But in this case, with all your camps down, pull it now. Pull it 20 seconds. You actually lose nothing. Instead of pulling it now, pulling it 20 seconds, she actually does lose something if she pulls it now. So if you put it like that, it's I think it puts it in perspective. Still happy you made a bot play though. Obviously it went well. Gold on Silver is good, and it was a shutdown. This one I don't mind as much because this is responding to their play, right? Like they made a play bot, so like they just killed your team. They three man them, they killed him, and now you're responding to it. You're making sure he doesn't get plates. Because if you don't do this, then Garen's gonna get like 2, 3 plates. He's gonna be a monster, right? So this one I don't mind when you're responding to their top play. I just don't like it earlier when you're forcing your own bot play. I mean top play. I think those are two big differences. Here you don't have ult, so you can't really do much unless they end, and then he literally flashed in and ended. He has tab buys not work, so you're completely shredding him. Silver got another shutdown, huge. Silver's 2 kills, but she has 2 items because she got 2 big shutdowns. So your Silver's actually really strong now. Okay, I want to play with my Silver. She's 2 items. She's probably you and her are probably the only two people in the game with 2 items. Besides Diana. Actually, everyone's like 2 items, 2 items, 2 items, 2 items, 2 items, 1 item, 1 item. So you want to play with these two? Um, yeah, Talon or Sipper. I don't care which one. Do not play with TK though. That should have been a bit obvious. I think that's all good though. Lose half your HP is kind of a big deal, but you'll heal up off one camp. It's fine. Play for Dragon. This is classic Fiddlesticks. Ult over. One shot the Shaco. Boom. Kill the Blitzcrank too. Or deal as much damage as possible. How many I'm spam Wing here just for Dark Harvest? Like I'm just like tap 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 just to tap one time. Just for Dark Harvest proc. That's me personally. But okay, he flashes away. We get Dragon. I'm happy if I'm you. I haven't seen a single play go badly that you forced with Sivir or Talon, to be honest with you. I guess you could say the same about the top lane. I just think that these plays are more impactful than top plays. Boom. They're going on Sivir. You come in Defender, or I guess Avenger, you could say. Double kill, or one kill. I think you could have kept going. I think you're too scared of Shaco. If he ever Qs in, you're just going to press W. He can't actually kill you, right? How the fuck is Shaco going to kill you? Especially with Zoe behind you. I think you could keep going. Blitzcrank no flash too, so if you smite, auto attack with her buff, then full charge W, I think he'll die. And you'll get, it's 2 for 1, it's worth. They kill TK and then they pull Baron here. If they pull Baron here, it's like a Phil's extreme scenario. Think too fast. I think you want information. Like I want to hit this. I want to see the Baron HP. I don't want to just blind go in now. This is like full blind, right? I want to see the Baron HP. If Baron's HP is 9k right now, and you go in, it's terrible, right? You want to go in with like 3, 4k. Like for example, 7k. Like it's too high HP to go for Baron steal. You have no idea where they are. You want to go on a party target, but here you're going on Garen and Blue Trinket, the two worst targets, right? So I think you're getting too much information. You gotta, more info. Hit this Blue Trinket. You like the Squire. Um, you see, like I don't, if the Baron's healthy, you could wait for Zoe to hit some poke. You could wait for Talon to be here. If you go in like this, while Zoe and Talon are in river, I think they're gonna literally, if you die, Talon and him will, imagine Talon was here, that these two are dead, and now it's a, cleanup crew situation. So you need more information for sure. I think this could have been really, really good. Even now, even after you think he still came and still got a kill. And look how low they were. Yeah. Yeah, I think you need to play a little slower. Baron now is tankier too, so I think you got a little too, like, how do you say, frantic that they're like one-shotting or something, but you can't really one-shot Baron nowadays unless you have like Gwen or some like Philios guns, like some crazy person. But obviously when you lose Baron now, the game becomes a lot. Actually, they lost 4 of the Barons, so they don't really have Baron. It's only on the Diana who just died. So now the Baron's actually gone. It's actually completely chill. We are holding control, doing Philsic stuff. They walk into town. We get 3-man ult. This is huge. Don't need a flash. Just one kill secures Baron. You don't. Yeah, flash is completely fucking worthless. I don't know why you did that. Dragon's already guaranteed, correct? All 5 of your teammates alive. Tristana is dead. That's ready to carry. Shaco's even 40%. So not only even Tristana did die, just Shaco being 40%, that by itself Loki secures Baron Dragon too. But now with Tristana dead and 40%, now it's guaranteed. All you did was flash for 312 gold. Congrats, right? I guess like it's completely worthless. Let's say that guy dies too. Good fuck, nice 300 600 gold. But everything like your team is only this far up because they chased the Blitzcrank. So technically, if you never like chased, then Sivir would never die to Diana, right? And then you would never, and also you or it's just like again, like even if you guys didn't like again, the point is. Dragon's scared. Go get the fucking objective. Think about objective, nothing else. But you die, Sivir dies, and then they get the dragon actually. So I don't know. I think you're just over chasing. Let's say you kill Tristana, sick, free dragon. That's it. Boom, done. No more conversation. Don't chase for a support kill. That's insane. Or the jungle kill, I guess. We talk about late game. You really just gotta be thinking about the objectives and nothing else. This is great. This guy went on your teammate. You killed him. Boom. Wonderful. Good job. This guy's dead afterwards when he comes out of Zhonya's, I hope. Spam Q. Nice job. I think you played this mechanically perfectly. I haven't. Nice. Kill them all. Good job. Yeah, I think you played the mechanics perfectly. You one-shot Diana. W Zarya so you don't get, Garen ulted. That was perfect. These guys get picked. Get another kill. Pull Baron. Nice. And then looks like last team play the game. Talon gets caught. Let's see. Besides the obvious, I don't have to say anything. I think you again, I think you have to pull dragon. Like they're not if like let's say they have a single blue trinket on dragon you don't know right or they blew it right now or something some shit that some sort of vision Shaco Q's over. If they don't see dragon pulled, they have no reason to walk into you. If dragon's pulled, let's say your team is hitting a 3K, 5K, 4K, 3K, then Diana has to go in soon, or or you guys are just gonna do the dragon in front of them, right? But if you're not actually hitting the dragon, just pulling it, I'm not saying full hit, just E it, Q it, W it once, anything, then they have no reason to walk into the river. Their entire reason of walking into the river is, oh, they're on dragon, we gotta walk in. But if you never pull the dragon, then they have the reason to walk in. Like you see, they still haven't walked in yet, really, right? Now that you pull it, now watch these guys run into you, and you're gonna be like, oh, who would have guessed? They pull the dragon, they're all running in. So you have to pull it to give them reason, like give them a reason to have to contest, right? But it looks like Town got a pick. Tompkins got a really good ult. You guys killed the Moon game. Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest takeaway for you should be the prioritizing lanes. Like, who do I care about getting fed this game? Who do I not care about putting behind? And when you lead to that, you realize that you should have been playing for mid and bot way long ago. And your first three games this game were all top, which were just completely fucking useless. You should never lose the first dragon. Obviously, the gank should never happened. And then late game is just being more objective focused. And then I guess you could call this patience, but again, I would put this in an objective category, fighting objective category, where again, they're not gonna walk into you unless you pull the objective. Otherwise, if they have ways to check, they'll try and wards over the wall, Shaco queuing over and being a human ward around the blue trinket, then they'll just never pull it. But yeah, if you have any questions, fapas, just message me in the Discord like always. You have my Discord. All right, peace, peace.